Race 4 of the DASCAR Beaumont Pro Series headed to Richmond International Raceway for the running of the Virginia is for Lovers 300. The first Sprint Cup track this season for these Indy cars to take over as Tony Green takes the pole tonight. As you see a battle 3 wide for second. Benjamin Miles trying to cut in, battling for the second position. Oh boy, 2 contact. Oh man, they had contact in the front, but they saved the car. Thank goodness that could have been much worse. But here comes Mitchell Riggs taking advantage. Gets the second position away from Benjamin Miles. Sonny Coors is now going up to third. Joshua Michaels and James Shelley making it 3 wide for the 4th spot. And James Shelley was able to get through that unscathed. And now he's up to 4th. He's looking for 3rd. Here on lap number 3, these laps go by pretty quick because it is a short track after all. But anyway, here we go. Meanwhile, battle for 3 wide there. It's going to get too close for comfort. Hopefully they don't cause a wreck, and they don't. Thank goodness. But oh boy, oh, they wrecked. And I think that was Mason Powers involved in that incident. Oh boy, contact. Dylan Thoreau is in it. Here's another view of of the first caution of the race. No room for anyone to go through. Everyone just slips and slides. Boom, a hard hit there on Dylan Thoreau. Everyone just slipping around. First caution of the race. I thought they were going to make it alive, but it just wasn't to be. As the target machine tried to slip through, tried to get through the incident, and just couldn't make it through, and just couldn't get through without getting wrecked. But anyway, Tony Green, your leader, but here comes Mitchell Riggs, going to battle for the lead against him on lap number 10. As you see, Sonny Coors trying to find room for her to run so she can battle for the lead. But the caution comes out just after as the 11 of Mitchell Riggs gets the lead away. And here's why we're under caution again. The 12 machine got spun out that corner right there. I think that's John Cinedino, and everybody else right up there gets all loose and some drivers spin. I know it's not the best view possible, but I just want to show all of the wreck just to show you that the spins happen throughout the entire corner. The entire turn, people were spinning. Alex Rago's upside down. That's not good. But he's able to save it though, and he's all right though. But anyway, restart coming up lap 16 as you see Riggs continues to lead, but Tony Green, he's trying to pick up where he left off. And here he comes, trying to find room to run here. Meanwhile, James Shelley going to take third away from Sonny Coors, who almost had the lead on that lap, but the caution came out. Benjamin Miles, though, trying to have other plans as he's going to go for third. Meanwhile, Tony Green trying to retake the lead over Mitchell Riggs, and these drivers would battle it out all night long. Tony Green would go on the bottom, and he gets the clearance away from Mitchell Riggs and retakes the lead. And here comes Joshua Michaels trying to get third away from Benjamin Miles. He came out of nowhere to get in the top 5. And also coming out of nowhere, Jerry Guerrero in the pink machine, also trying to get in the top 5 against Benjamin Miles. Cautions out, though, for the 3rd time today. And looked like Mitchell Riggs got a bumper with Tony Green, but nothing happened to it. As you see a big spin near the straightaway, as you see a big spin. One driver spun out, but the caution was pulled, I guess, because it is a short track and it's not really safe when a driver spins out like that and the leaders come by. It wouldn't be cool. So anyway, here we go, another restart again, like same old, Tony Green leading. And you see as Mitchell Riggs trying to find a lane he could use to make a pass. And here he comes. Here comes Mitchell Riggs battling for the lead, trying to retake it from Tony Green. Like I said, these guys would battle it out all night long. It would be just these two competing for the win for some reason. I guess the other competitors just weren't fast enough to get to the top 2, and I guess these top 2 have been dominating most of the night, so it was pretty much meant to be that way here at Richmond. But anyway, here we go again. Tony Green going to retaliate again against Mitchell Riggs. And Tony Green gets the lead. Jerry Guerrero trying to get third in the meantime against Benjamin Miles. And here's Alex Bush, a new competitor, trying to get into the top 5, trying to get a top 5 finish here at Richmond under the lights. And Guerrero takes third. Here comes Bush, though, trying to take fourth, maybe even third away from Javi Guerrero, the 63. As they go down the straightaway, a lot of smoke, a lot of skid marks you see from the wrecks we've had tonight at Richmond. But here's Mitchell Riggs. Mitchell Riggs trying to pick up where he left off again. Once again, trying to take the lead from Tony Green. And boy, these guys were fighting at it for just a few laps left. And oh boy, it was a fun battle. It was a fun race just for those two drivers battling side by side for the win here. And Riggs clears Tony Green. Alex Bush trying to catch up to the top two and go for third. He gets third away. He's closing in on the top two, in fact. And hopefully he will try to become a factor, trying to break up these two from the lead, trying to take the win for himself. But here comes the 8 of Tony Green getting the lead away as you see a couple smoke near the start-finish line, but no caution was pulled, so I guess there was a little bit of an incident, but no caution was pulled for that. So we had 3 cautions today, and now 10 laps to go. Hopefully we get to stay clean and green throughout. Tony Green still trying to hold up against Mitchell Riggs. Jerry Guerrero trying to get third away from, and he does get third away, in fact, from Alex Bush. I just had to cut it off a bit because it was getting a little long. But anyway, here comes Mitchell Riggs. Mitchell Riggs on the bumper behind him. He gets a little bump and run, and he knows he's there. Riggs going on the bottom near the start-finish line with 8 laps to go. And Riggs takes the lead again. Riggs takes it away from Green. It's a battle between these two with just a few laps to go. I'm surprised they've been battling like this for a long time at Richmond. And this is supposed to be a short track where there's not a lot of battles for the lead because of the impossible turns that make it very difficult for the AI to make a pass on leaders. But anyway, Pichu is going to have to come down pit road. He had a bad day, was involved with on a couple of the incidents today, but he was down a lap. Ty Den was what would be the next lap car in front of them against the leaders, and hopefully they don't have a problem with preventing him so that they don't mess up their line. But here comes Tony Green. 5 laps to go. Tony Green takes the lead again against Mitchell Riggs. Now there's 4 laps to go. Next caution ends the race. And yeah, Tony Green wants to see something other than green. Oh boy, Pichu comes out of pit road. And thank goodness that those 4 drivers were able to avoid them in time. And caution is out with 3 to go. The race is over. Tony Green takes the caution with 3 to go. And he was glad to see the yellow flag. As Mitchell Riggs, he was battling them all night long. It finally comes to an end. And oh no, Pichu, he just came out of pit road, just slid up in front of the other drivers. And caused a major wreck to end the race. It's a real shame that Pichu came right into the track, right in front of the faster cars, and spun everybody out. But what can you do? Anyway, Tony Green gets the win after a hard-fought battle with Mitchell Riggs. He wins it here from the pole at Richmond, the Virginia's for Lovers 300. It was a hard-fought battle between Tony Green and Mitchell Riggs, but in the end, Tony Green came out on top. Here's the rest of the field. Our next race, we'll head to our first street course of the season at St. Petersburg, Florida. That'll sure be fun to watch for these Indy cars to take St. Pete. But anyway, we'll see you guys later. Here come the points.